Hey guys, Liam here from Primal Nomad, hope you're doing well. You can probably see the truck's missing some rear wheels, and actually the differential centre is completely out of there because it's completely fallen apart. But today I'm actually going to be going out on an e-bike, and I got sent this by Fiido, so thank you so much. And I wanted to just test it out for utilisation when I'm on overlanding trips and I want to be able to get to places and not have to move the truck, the rooftop tent and stuff like that. And it couldn't have come at a better time considering I haven't got a truck. So I've had this a few weeks and I've been testing it, that's why it's a little bit muddy, and it's just such great fun. So one of the really cool things about this bike is that it's got its own stand, which I know isn't much, but I tell you what, it's so useful. And it's quite compact. The pedals fold. This is obviously the rear motor, and it does have disc brakes on the front and back, so really good at stopping. It charges over here, and the battery is actually in the middle frame here, which is ideal. You don't have a big bulky bit on the outside, and you can replace it, I believe, from the inside. So this is the little display module it comes with. You can just turn it on by holding the top button, and you can change 3 modes. It's probably hard to see, but there's a little 3 there, and if I click it again it will go back to 1 at the top, and that's just your power speed. That's because it does have, if I just move my helmet, a throttle here, and obviously it also has pedal assist, so really versatile and a great city bike. And this seat goes all the way in, down into the bar there, and this handlebar, which makes it perfect for storing in a car. Pull that lever down, and that tucks all the way out of the way. I'm just finishing off charging it with the Bluetti, brilliant power packs, and I have to thank Bluetti obviously for sponsoring the channel and sending me out these bits of kit to test out, and I have to say it's doing absolute wonders. It can keep charging this for quite a while. This is the EB70 model, and it's a little bit larger than the one I showed you last time, so that bigger capacity of battery space allows it to charge the e-bike, which is perfect. So it means on longer trips I'm not going to have to worry about the bike running out of power, and obviously I can fit that to the solar panel and get some of the sun. It's winter at the moment, but even now you can probably pull about 20 to 40 watts. And I've got a little day sack packed up, the expedition pack, and this is just I've been using this for probably about 6 months. It's a great waterproof backpack based on the same design of the first expedition unit pack that I did a video review on, but this is a bit more tactical. It's got molly webbing, straps, hooks, hidden pockets, a laptop carrier inside, and it's just, again, the great quality material. So I've got a few bits in here to use for a little day trip. We're going to go explore. Let's see what my local area has to offer on an e-bike, and let's see what we can get up to bushcrafty, even in an urban environment. So I'll catch up with you then. Let's test out this bike. So of course, safety first. Take off the hat, look at that mess. And it's helmet time. I've obviously had a few accidents in the past. I don't want to damage my jaw anymore. And yeah, the hat can go in the bag. I probably won't film too much on the ride over to Mark's because it's only a short journey, but after that we'll get some really awesome shots. I'm going to get the camera hooked up to the bike so we can get some handlebar shots, and we'll see what we can do out in nature with such a modern bit of kit. So I'm about halfway to Mark's now. It's quite a nice route actually, down the back of some fields, following the back of this estate. And I have to say, this bike is extremely useful. You don't have to pedal much at all, you can probably hear the motor going. So I've just got to Mark's. I'm just about to go say hi to him. I'll introduce you to him, and we're going to go on a little adventure, probably out of the city along some redways up to a woodland, and just take a little ride. This thing's not built for off-road, so we'll probably just stick to paths and roads. I'll push it a little bit, see what I can do, and of course got the helmets on. Mark's got his electric bike, which is more of a mountain bike style, so he can go scout out if needs be. But I hope you enjoy the ride. I can't wait to do this and test out this little bit of kit and get a bit of coffee on for Mark. I don't drink it, but I've brought along my little stove for him. And there he is. Mark, how are you doing?
I'm good, looking forward to a little adventure.
Yep. Last time I was here, I was on camera with you. I was fixing the truck, so it's good to actually be on the bike.
Electrics on the go out here, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. But no, the truck's broken, so let's go for a ride, dude.
Hell yeah.
So there's Mark's bike. It's a amazing mountain bike, fully geared. It's a rock rider, and it's electric pedal assist, so it doesn't have the throttle like mine. But that's not a drama. Because of these bigger wheels, you only have to pedal about 2 or 3 times and you're at max speed, so it's absolutely amazing for that. So we're going to take a little ride now. I'll probably film a little bit of the route, some nice scenes for you, and then yeah, when we get to the woods we'll have a little explore, see what we can find. These things are great for spotting nature on. I've noticed I can get really close to animals, so yeah, we'll see what we can find. Maybe some deer or squirrels or something, unsuspecting golfer maybe. Some steps to manoeuvre. Look left, look right, all clear. Some really nice open fields that we're going to cross, but it's a little bit wet, so I'm just going to make our way down this path with Mark, then we're going to head over up into that woodland. So this field is extremely wet and slippy, but the bike is still managing to keep its own, although it's a little bit drifty on the back wheels. Hey, how we doing, buddy?
We're good, we're good. We're getting there.
It's muddy in this field.
Very muddy, yeah, it's like Tokyo Drift up in there.
It is. I'll take a video of the wheels in a second just so you can see. I'm going to make my way through this and we'll catch you when we're nearer the woods. There's a really big hill to climb, so it's going to be a good test for this bit of kit. So the wind is ripping in this field. Absolutely, and there's a little puppy, hello. You can just see how muddy these wheels are, guys. Absolutely filthy. So there's a very muddy section there that I had to dismount for, but just come across a few horses. Absolutely beautiful. And we're just going to head down this path. So it's definitely muddy, guys.
Yeah, look at that.
I've had to, you can hear a bit of mud on the disc brake there. But nevertheless, it'll come out when we start pedalling. So we're now off the field, making our way towards a really steep hill in this area. You're almost going vertical, so we'll see what this bike can do. I'll definitely have to put it in gear 3 for that. Show you up there the sign. It's a big gradient. We ready, Mark? You go first.
Alright then.
I'll beep if I can't keep up.
Alright, no worries.
So a hill like this normally would absolutely destroy me. Definitely getting steep. I can feel that work in the motor.
Oh, even this beast is struggling with itself.
I'm definitely having to pedal.
Same. That's not normal on this thing.
Oh.
About 14 km/h.
I'm right on your tail. This is... I don't have any gears.
Poor guy.
I'm going on.
I do, and I'm dying.
Oh, the throttle can't keep up with that. I'm gonna have to just go past you.
Go for it.
So even on an electric bike, that is tough, guys. Beautiful part of the woods here. So this bike isn't built for off-roading in the woods, but it definitely handles it, and it allows you to get some places. So I'm going to be quiet and see what we can see. A few crows. Hello, dude.
What's up?
Yeah, enjoying this bike ride, buddy.
Yeah, me too.
Some beautiful, beautiful landscapes around us. Really get to see the country like this, don't you?
Absolutely gorgeous out here.
Yeah, and we're not going on the roads, so just going on all the back trails, take all the scenic route. Why not, eh?
That is actually.
How are you enjoying your ride?
Oh mate, I'm loving it. This bike makes it an absolute breeze to go through all the mountains, treacherous bits.
Yeah. What do you reckon to the Fiido? It's been doing quite well, hasn't it?
Mate, I am amazed at how well your little bike is holding up with all of this stuff.
It's
Like, some of these bumps, I'm just like, I am really glad I've got like seat suspension and stuff. You have none of that.
No, it's very basic, a very good city model, but no, really, really opened up the countryside to me. Some absolutely stunning views. Hadn't been on a bike for ages, and me and Mark used to bike everywhere together. Me and John as well, loads of mates. We all used to bike absolutely everywhere, and yeah, it's just so nice to be back out. Look at that behind me, and then this side, a lovely, lovely woodland. We're gonna maybe go see if we can find some deer, have a spot of lunch, and just relax. Thank you for coming along on the journey. I know it's not exactly bushcraft yet, but we'll see what we can do. Anyway, I completely forgot to mention, and there you are, you can probably see the display a little bit better now. I've still got the protective film on, but there's the 2 showing the gearing, and I'm leaving it in 2 just so I save battery. I've already gone down 1 bar, but that should be fine. I'll see you when I'm at the top of this and in the next kind of place where we're going to stop. Absolutely flying in gear 3 up this hill. Doesn't look like much on camera, I know, but you can hear the motor struggling. Really small wheels, but it's doing its thing. So there's few times that I'm amazed by a spot, but this is one of them. And it's one of the spots that you just find on a bike, you just stumble across. It is gorgeous. I didn't even know this was on my back door, so I'm going to come and do a video here in the future. But for now, let's go get a cup of coffee on. So you just made it into some really nice woodland, which is where we're going to stop in a few minutes. Make a tiny little fire to make a coffee. We've just pulled up here, lovely spot in the woods, on the edge of this bramble patch. And there's loads and loads of kindling down there, so I'm just gonna get a tiny little twig fire going to get Mark a cup of coffee going. I've got a bottle of Coke because I'm just not a coffee drinker, and I thought caffeine would be really helpful. I was going to use Des Catty's little stove and I completely forgot the methylated spirit, so sorry Des, but I am going to use your little surround to put the twigs in and hold it above the ground so I can put the cup on top. But this bike has been absolutely wonderful. I'm really impressed with how it's been going, so definitely go check out Fiido. And again, thank you so much guys for sending this out. It's really saved me over the last few weeks, hasn't it Mark, while I haven't had a truck.
Brilliant. Absolutely.
And it kept up with this, which is amazing.
I mean, look where we are.
Yeah, that's true.
This little city bike has handled just rocketing through all of this.
Yeah, it's
Madness.
true. What a day out with you, Mark. Thanks for joining. Let's get your coffee on.
Let's go.
So I'm going to start just by finding some dry kindling. Stuff like this is always good. Dry pine twigs. Normally breaks, sounds like a fire crackling, so that's always good to go. Mark's collecting a few sticks. I'm just going to open up the expedition pack here and get out my little pack which I had for the Des Catty stove, which is in here. It's in a Dave Fryer's pouch, and it's actually got this Lixada surround, which is meant to be used with the burner, but I'm going to use it as a little twig stove today. You want to put this little tab through the back like that, bend it round, it can't come undone, and the same there. So put that tab through, clip it in, and you've got yourself a little round bit like this. I'm just going to scrape back to the ground here. Just get a tiny little base in the bottom to keep off that damp. Often I use a lighter, but we're just getting things going quite quickly today. This is some really nice dry kindling.
Lovely, look at that.
A little bit big actually, my titanium cup. So what I'm going to do is just get a stick, get a wet stick, it's not going to burn. I'll do that, and I'll do one on the other side. So I can put that on top. We'll get a lid on there as well, just to help it hold that heat in. So you can probably hear Mark rustling away there. And do you want to explain what that is, dude?
This is just the most immaculate beef jerky. It's just so good.
Thank you,
It
dude.
is spicy, rich, flavorful. It literally explodes with flavour.
Thank you,
in your mouth.
dude.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's some jerky that I made, and like I keep saying, I am going to do a video on how to do this, but I wanted to share it with Mark for our journey today. And yeah, like Mark said, it is amazing. So hope you enjoy, dude.
Oh well.
So I'm just going to have some of my jerky, because it's got to be done, right?
I wanted to do a documentary style voiceover for this bit. And here we see a man enjoying the fruits of his own labour. Some fine beef jerky. Very fine beef jerky.
It's fine beef jerky.
The flavour is just like insane. You should sell this to people.
Well, that's yours, Mark, anyway.
Oh boy.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, buddy.
So it was really, really nice to be out here with Mark. Mark's a good friend from school, and we used to play in a band together. We still play music together. I drum and he guitars and drums, black metal. So not everyone's taste, but it's an amazing friendship, and we've had it for years. And it's just so nice to rekindle this kind of bike thing that we used to do years ago, and just come out and explore. Like I said, we've been out for probably 4 or 5 big long rides, and this is probably one of the first times I've been properly bushcrafting with Mark for a good few years. So it's nice to see him getting stuck in, feeding the fire. He's getting ready for his coffee, and then we're going to head off maybe to a deer park, see some deer, and then on the way back home get the batteries charged up and spend a bit of time together. But yeah, thanks for joining. Water's good and hot now. Just gonna put in this 2-in-1 coffee for Mark, and then use Tom's wonderful Christmas present. Nice spoon, eh, Mark?
Yeah, look at that.
It's good.
Some fine quality spoonage.
It is, and in fact the titanium cup is already cool enough on the rim for you to drink from.
Nice.
So test that. If it's too weak, I've got another one which you can add in. Enjoy, my dude.
Shall I do?
No worries. Hope it's all alright.
Oh yeah, that's hot.
Yeah? Yeah, brilliant.
Steamed up glasses. Let's
Good
go.
job. Enjoy, dude. So, these 2 little damp sticks worked a treat for keeping the pot in there. Just a tiny bit too big for my little billy can. But still, this thing is an absolute dream. So it's sprung, it's probably remembering its form now for when it was hot, which isn't an issue. I can probably wrap that around my bottle actually, which works a treat for me. And yeah, I'm gonna just scatter that ash out the way, let nature take its course, and cover that over. Pour the last remains of my water over that, in fact, just to be safe. And there we have it. You have to repeat that again, dude.
Alright. So, I don't drink coffee.
That was my mistake.
That's fine, because you know what people say, right? They say everyone that doesn't like coffee is just because everyone that has ever made it for them did it badly. Yeah? Apparently that's actually true, because this is gorgeous.
Oh, I'm so glad, dude. Brilliant. Well, enjoy, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video where we're going to explore a bit more of this. I don't know how much footage I'll get because my camera's running a bit low, but we'll see what we can do for you. So just heading off from that spot of coffee now. Definitely a bit treacherous. I'm going to hop over that bit, but hey, I'll catch up with you guys soon. Really looking forward to this ride. Oh, it definitely doesn't like that. But it's coping. That's me. So I think that's about a perfect example of the limitations of this bike, guys. Quite a steep hill down there, and very slippy, but to be expected from a city bike. Good job, Fiido. Really nice little clearing here. We're just going to stop, have a little drink, catch our breath. Done some pretty big hills, and even on an e-bike, tell you what, I assume bloody catches up with you.
Yeah.
Oh. Just sat down on this log now next to Mark, but I just wanted to take this opportunity to just say thanks for watching and your support with the channel. I don't want it to just seem like I'm shilling products. Obviously the bike was sent to me and I'm really appreciative of it, and it is a great bike. It's got its limitations and it's not exactly bushcraft, but it has got me to the places and done the job. So I have been able to use it and it's really, really handy, and I will definitely be using it on overlanding trips. Popping from a campsite to the shops or something is absolutely beneficial when you've got the rooftop tent set up. And again, with stuff like the Bluetti, I don't want to seem like I'm just pushing things like that, but they are really useful things for my channel. I invest a lot of money into my channel, so it's nice to get a little bit of help from some of these companies, and I do my best to try and share their products. So if any of you guys want any of their things, you can go onto my Instagram now. There's a little link there, Linktree, Primal Nomad. And when you go on there, it's got all of my social media links to my latest videos. But down at the bottom, there's a section which has got all the coupon codes that are exclusive to my channel, so you guys can make a saving if there's anything that I use that you also like. Oh, it's beautiful. I know I keep saying it, guys, but this is one hell of a way to explore the countryside. Fiido do make off-road bikes, so Fiido, if you're listening, it'd be awesome to get one of those to do a proper camp session on up in the woods. What do you guys think? Drop a comment down below if you want to see that. So guys, hope you've enjoyed this little ride. We're just about to come back into the village, so I'll catch up with you when I'm back home. So we're back home now, Mark, aren't we?
Oh yes.
Or back at my place anyway. So Mark's probably going to head off. I'm going to get the bike charged up. I'm going to plug it into the Bluetti, so I'll show you that. And yeah, until next time, guys, stay safe and we'll see you soon.
Peace out.
Peace. So I've just finished charging the e-bike, but I did want to just show you this bit of amazing kit from Bluetti. It's a little bit larger than the last one, but that's because it's got an extra few hundred watts of power in there. So ideal for much longer trips. So definitely do go check out Bluetti and use the code Primal Nomad Bluetti and you'll grab yourself a little discount.